Right, so I've just created this map called Peter's Scrap. I'm just going to do a little walkthrough, show you what I've done before I publish it. And these two white guys are the guys that we control. So I'm going to spawn these two guys in like a little torture room, and you've got a little bit of a maze to get out around a few of these crates, and you'll proceed through a door, which there's a pizza room, and a heavy armour guy. He's your first one. I'm going to come out of here because I'm going to leave a bit of it a surprise for other players, but yeah, you're going to come out into this town once you've took that armour guy out. I put all the scrap everywhere because I find that's good to use for cover points, hide behind. There's a bit of an example here, like you should be able to get a couple of kills from hiding behind the scrap, and it's good cover points so the guys can't find you either. I've created a little bit of a tower here for you to access. Computers can't get in there, and you've got a good view of the town. Yeah, so you have to get a few kills from up here. And I've put a bit of barbed wire around so it's obvious which way you're going to follow through. My bus. Normally you just got one of these, it's just a scrap empty bus in the editor tool, so I took it and decided to restore it, turn it into a bit of a man pad. So I've got a couch on there, a little baseball glove, got a TV on the wall, got some bog roll because you always need some of that. You can create a little toilet at the back, and put a sink in, bog roll, nice big fridge, and then yeah, just a bit of kitchen stuff, a bit of radio. He's not one of your bad guys lurking about. You can snap his neck, he's not sitting around. Yeah, then you just follow it around into the barbed wire, a little maze. It depends where you go really, you can make your way up the scaffolding up there. Yeah, you've got a couple of ways, so you can go through the bus. Through the back there's some ammo boxes, but I've put infinite ammo on, so they're just there to explode really. Yeah, if you're going through the bus, you're advancing along, you've got a nice little battle here of assault rifles. Is anybody waiting for you? Obviously come up through the back of the bus, around the scrap, and down the alleyway. And this is where the first alarm sits. So you can get through that window, there's an alarm to take out there. Put a door in, so you can creep through, and then make your way up into the prison. I've blocked off this door around the left, but there's a guy lurking, so keep an eye out for him. Put a few desks in for cover. You can dive around, get a few shots off. He managed to put a rug of a dead bear, just for display like. Another little maze through here, got some storage boxes. A dead end leads through into the little control room, or the little guards dinner room. Put the second alarm inside here, so you can take the alarm out, use the sandbags to cover it, and make your way through into the prison. And obviously there's a way up and through that vent, through there, that takes you to the helicopter. I've put some little dogs in here, trapped in the cage, but just bite their head off when you go through. Just a bit of sound effects to distract you, kind of thing. Yeah, follow the doors through. And then I've got a couple of guys waiting for you on the ledge, above a few containers. You can't get up on the container, but there's a ladder at the side, so you can, if you can evade, well, if you can come through that door not being seen, sneak around the container, you could get up the ladder, snap the necks. But again, wait and see. And that vent, obviously, from inside the prison, brings you up into here. And then just put a ladder in around the back, up onto the chopper, and then you've got a good shot at the town. Got rockets on it. I think there's only 4 rockets, so use them carefully if you're going to use them. Down the bottom, if you're staying on the ground, there's a couple of these little quads. Put like a little racetrack in, or little dirt track really. You fly around, watch out for there's a bear there in the woods, you can be watching you. And I'd probably ditch it somewhere around here behind that log, and then you've got a little bit of a battle on them. You've got a flamethrower guy, doesn't really move, he'll come after you, he's an assault guy. And then I've put like a little abandoned town in here, boarded all the windows up. Oh no, sorry, I've dropped buildings in, I already had them boarded up. But you can come round to the side, smash a window, make your way in, smash the doors in, smash this window in, and you've got a good little view here. Some hay for the guys to hide behind. There's an alarm somewhere here as well. Oh, here it is, by the first barn. A few cover points in for the guys there to shoot if you come through the front door. Yeah, just a few abandoned buildings really. Heavy armour guy. Got machine gun and a mortar hiding behind the hay. So you can creep round the back of that building if you want to take the mortar guy out. You can have his back to you. And then yeah, we make our way through this little mine shaft. Pop up into the basement of I don't know what this is to be fair, just put some explosives in it. A few computers, a couple of desks. And then yeah, make our way up the staircase. Put like little guys in every corner as well, so you can have a battle as you advance up, so you're always on the lookout. Come up into the stairs, and then I've put loads of backup guys turning up here, and a machine gun facing that direction. That's going to be for your use if you need it, because just when you come up here, tuck the little armour guy in behind the forklift truck. He's going to be wandering around, he's probably going to be on the ledge over here when you come round. Oh yeah, and then we've got a zip line leading down to my favourite bit. So we've got the tents down the bottom. These are just a couple of points really. Put some sandbags in, long grass, and I've even put a mounted gun. So if you want to blitz that boat, in fact, I'll probably move that. We need to be on a sandbag really, don't we? I'll move that here. That gives you, I think, yeah, complete sight of the boat with a mounted gun. If you want to use that. I've got a few guys on here somewhere, a few guys spawn as backups. And then the boat, yeah, it's got 4 or 5 floors to it, all accessible, staircases on the inside and the outside. Mortar on the roof. I think I've even put a machine gun somewhere overlooking. No, I'll have one of them now. So we want a turret gun, probably somewhere near here. Face it out. So that, yeah, they can have a shot on us from there. And then got another one somewhere. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, so that's going to be I think that's the last alarm down the bottom there. Take that out, and then if the guys start respawning again, you're on the other side of the map. Put a little vehicle in here that you can drive into the town that you started at the beginning. Put a grapple point up on the roof, so you can just grapple up on here, and then you've got the joys of the town. Do you know what? I'm going to put a launcher. I'm going to put a RPG up here, so you can pick that up if you want. I'm going to put some ammo with it as well. And we've got here some special pickups. Let's have a few of them. I would say infinite ammo anyway, isn't it? Right, I've done that, don't worry about it. And then access to the last helicopter. This is the only way up to this helicopter. Grappling around the back. There's no way up through the town. And you can zip way off here if you want. Just over to the other platform. And then, yeah, you've got a few guys in front of you. You're on a mortar here as well, if you want it. So yeah, I'm probably going to publish this in the next few hours. Just thought I'd have a little walk through first to make sure everything looks alright. And yeah, I think we're good to go.